Hello there, I'm Scontulus, and Street Fighter 6 is here in time for Spooky Month in TEPPEN. It is 4 a.m. and card reveals are here, and once again, I have no self-control not to react to some of these sick new cards that we're seeing. Luke is here with big dumb red energy, swinging for big numbers. Check out the TEPPEN headline where there's the trailer and stuff. I'll put a link in the description, as well as a link to the page I'm looking at for these cards below. But so far, I'm most excited for the return of Big Green with Zangief, and the double lariat seems really fun. Chun-Li seems like an interesting card that should be a good piece of tech in the deck, and Frank West looks like really strong if he can get his effects off. Hopefully there's protection for him to make him the true tank that he should frankly be. Let's actually start by reading green. I kind of want to see what's going to help Frank do his frankly things. We have Marissa, spillover when played if there are 2 or more green units. So all of them have this restriction. So if you have big units, you get to place a small unit. That's kind of awkward. That makes the whole deck a little more awkward. Oh, but the payoff is huge. The payoff is worth it. And she has Shield Spire by default. This is big value, actually. And if you played like no other cards, you could just play Princess. Just thinking out loud, you could only play Princess as your only target, right? You could play just Marissa and just Princess, and then your other big units, and level up Princess. I think people will definitely be trying that out week 1. Whoa, that's a ton of heal. That's a stupid amount of heal, but that's kind of weird because Chun-Li has an Unleash. But that's actually a crazy, stupid amount of heal. If that unit is a creature, this is pretty random. I don't think people will play that over Disarm, but it's interesting. Oh, there it is. Okay, that's the card that activates all the effects of these big cards, and you get to play it for free with Marissa. And it refunds MP. This seems nuts. But it does have to die while the unit is out, but this is a sick enabler. That deck is going to be pretty scary. And now you don't need Heart Tank to play it. Although Heart Tank will be a natural inclusion. Oh, and you have this too, so you really don't need Heart Tank. And this will let you play a ton of whatever you want. Oh, what the heck? This is kind of going to be a really scary deck. Oh, I'm excited for Big Green. I cannot wait. When played, explore for shield. Resonate, explore for detonate. Oh, okay, only one time. I was like, there's just no way. But that's a lot of explores in one card. Classic Guile energy with the detonates, but not as scary on board as traditional Guiles have been. I wonder if there will be a Rashido. Hawker. When played, remove up to 2 burn. So it's like Hunter, but backwards. That's good for burn. The deck is definitely going to be missing a card. Oh man, I hope this next card isn't also burn related. It is burn related. No, this is perfectly fine. I will be excited for the deck to have that power level. 1 MP, this is 3 damage. That's kind of nice. And it's in your hand, so this doesn't actually require a setup on the field. This is going to be pretty scary, actually. It cracks shields and then it does 2. That's going to be... Jill players are going to be eating good, hopefully. Hopefully, those are the only 2 cards wasted on burn. What is this? This is pretty funny. I wonder if this is definitely a potential hard brick in your hand that you can't activate, but it's built to counter the Zangiefs. So that's hilarious. Hopefully this card will be part of a healthy piece of meta. That's very interesting. I'm excited for that. Who is this blue-haired gentleman? Eternity. Or a gentle creature. Halt for a short amount of time. Quest another unit levels up. That's always kind of awkward. But it gives everybody plus 2 HP and explores for trauma, which is a great, pretty solid, a well-statted enabler for the deck. That's kind of what I'm seeing. That buffs everybody. What is this MVC dude? Attack and gain plus 1 attack. So one of the things that we saw with either, I think it was Isabella wants to max out on quest units. So you're playing like 3 copies of both of these. Ooh, okay, so big payoffs. This guy places a unit from deck, and when you place this guy from deck, he levels up. He halts. So they get a lot of stats, and he can keep attacking. But I need more payoff, I feel like. I feel like even with Jamie, there's not a lot of like actual follow through yet. This is a draw with a weird upside to discount things. I don't really like it. I never really liked those special little draws they give us. A dumb poodle. This is a disgusting art. So it's like a 2 MP 2/6 that draws you a card. That's kind of interesting. You can level up twice. That's also good. And they get a 1 MP halt. Okay, it's going to be easy to make things happen with this deck, but I want to see a little bit higher power level. None of these are really that scary. They just halt you a lot. Although maybe that's all you need. Maybe purple does just need to slow you down and control the game. We do just need one card like Kayumba for it all to change. Okay, so let's check out these frenzy cards. It kind of seemed like they were going to be like high cost frenzy cards. Attacking, if this is frenzied, give one random unit with frenzy minus 2 MP. Death, give a random enemy unit minus 6 HP. That's the Juju Dorma effect. Okay, and there are ways to activate, there was an action to activate death effects. Oh, and this is a flight card as well. A 4/7 flight card when it's frenzied. That looks a lot stronger than the old frenzy cards. Ew. Actually, ew. Darlene, and I'm saying ew to her name, not the art. Darlene Fleischer-Mosher. Decimate, gain +1 attack, so she can start as a 2/5. You still have to kind of find that decimate. But her death effect is pretty good. It would be especially good if you could buff her up more. It's unfortunate that this is going to be like a solid card in the deck because I don't want to look at it. There's some consistency, so you can even just play your high cost frenzies if that's what the game plan is. If it starts at 4, you can start at 4. When played, give what the? This guy's a little generic and a little slow. I mean, if the other frenzy units get a payoff from having stats, then it might be worth it. But as is, that's a little slow. You can get a 2 MP frenzy, so that must mean there's 3 MP frenzied. Wait, you get a card that is frenzied. That's pretty weird. And they didn't show any 3 MP frenzies, so I almost get the feeling there might not be any. Because they don't even want you to frenzy the 2 MP frenzies. It might be, it's possible, you know. So, black is weird. Black is like a Dark Invitation control deck with some big stats to cheese you with flight. To me, the 2 colors that make sense are red and green. And green has huge potential with how big and game-winning just the cards we've already read are, but it really depends on if red is able to keep up with it, and if black is also... These 2 colors might also have counterplay to it. It seems like just the fact that R&D felt the need to print a card like this, they must know that green is going to be pretty strong. So that is without a doubt what I am excited to play. Let me know down below what cards you guys are most excited about, and if you think there's anything that I didn't pog off enough about that's like way more broken than I think it is. But as is, I'm all in on green and red. Thank you guys for watching. As always, please like the video if you liked the video. Subscribe if you subscribed. Once again, I'm Scontulus, and I'll see you in the next one.